Hey everybody, it is mid-January, so I'm going to work on my February bullet journal setup. As I said in my first video on this is my first time ever making and my first time ever using a bullet journal. So I won't go through all my January stuff, but I've got my setup. What I'm planning to do is a quote before each month. So I've got my rough outline of my quote there, some rough outline of some February layout stuff, and I've got my Tombow pens, and the quote I chose is music themed, and then I realized I don't have a lot of music ephemera and things like that to decorate, but I've got some music washi tape. I do have these stamps. I'm not sure if I'll use them. I don't know what all I will use. I have this new stamp and die set that has a couple different little like music things on there. It's got a little definition for sing. I don't know if I'll use those. I have some stickers. I have a few little sticker and ephemera pieces here that I might use. So we'll see how it goes. But I will start with writing out the quote. I personally am hoping to see throughout the year as I do this bullet journal, I'm hoping to see some improvement in my hand lettering. It's not something that comes natural to me, but it is something that I really enjoy, and I really love the look of like fancy hand lettering. So it's something really that I should spend some time in practice so that I can get better at it, because we don't get better at things if we don't practice, right? So we'll see how that progression goes throughout the year, but I do really like the look of hand lettering, and yeah, mine's maybe getting a little better, maybe not yet, but hopefully it will get better throughout the year. Now I'm just kind of playing around with what ephemera I might put on that page after. And now I am working on my February month at a glance. I like to do a monthly calendar spread so that I can write in it things like on the days that I do my YouTube videos or put my blog up or post pictures on Instagram, that type of thing. I like to kind of plan out what my videos are going to be about, which cards that I make that I'm going to write a blog about, and kind of have an idea written out in that monthly calendar. So now I moved on to my February habit tracker page. I'm quite enjoying, like I said, this is my first time making and my first time using a bullet journal. So far, what I've been using for my January one, I'm quite enjoying this habit tracker. I use it personally to keep track of the languages that I am learning on Duolingo and some exercise things just to kind of keep me consistent. And I have already been consistent at 2 of my languages on Duolingo, and the third language I've just been dabbling in. But so far for January, I've been consistent at all 3 languages, so that's fun. And then I also have a box on there for checking off when I've like checked all my plants and watered my plants each day, just to, or checked them, make sure they're still happy because that is an area that I used to struggle in. I'm doing a lot better, but I do like to have the habit tracker for it. And then now I'm doing my page for birthdays and anniversaries. And these are the dates and the people that I like to send cards to each month. So I had a few in January, and February I have several more and an anniversary. So I've combined birthdays and anniversaries, and then a little box that I can check off when I have sent the card. And now I am moving on to my February, which is this, my weekly layout, I think. My first weekly spread. I like to have a small calendar visible on the page, so that's why I've got the little one there at the top. And then I do have a weekly tracker at the bottom that I'm just putting the lines on now, and that's for my social media content. And then the rest of the boxes are the days of the week plus an extra box at the end just to write in random tasks or notes or whatever I choose. And then a water tracker so that I can mark off the water that I have consumed in a day, because like I mentioned in my first video, I struggle with drinking enough water each day, so I'm hoping that the water tracker is going to help me improve that. So off camera, I went ahead and finished the rest of the weekly layouts for the month of February. So I've got all 5 weeks done there. And I did make a couple mistakes, which I will cover up with stickers. And then my fun page at the end is a page for favorite YouTube channels. So anyways, now I'm going through and I'm going to decorate the pages with the ephemera and stickers and washi tape that I have. So I'm just sticking down this piano, adding some washi tape, and I do add a couple stamps with some Distress Oxide ink. I believe I used ground espresso to stamp some music up in the corner. And for this one, I have a couple pieces of ephemera that I stuck on there, and also some of the music washi tape. There's not a lot of space on this page for decorating, but I did add a little bit here and there. Kind of flipped through to see if I wanted that bigger piece to cover up one of my mistakes, but I decided to use it here anyways. That page didn't need any, but I do, on my weekly spreads, I have some stickers that I am adding in the large spaces. This one here, I'm covering up a mistake, so that one's strategically placed. And to cover that mistake in the corner, I stamped one of the music stamps, and it actually worked perfect to cover that mistake up. Doesn't even look like a mistake. So I'm just going through, adding a bunch of stickers. I decided to take this stamp out with the definition of sing, but it didn't fit in that one space, so I will add it on another spot. But I'm liking the black and white kind of theme of this, of the weekly spreads here. I've got black and white stickers, black stamps. I thought it kind of came together quite well. So now I have these last 2 mistakes to fix here. This one I first added washi tape on, but I will take that off and change it to a black and white sticker because I just didn't like that washi on there. And for the favorite YouTube channels, I went with some artsy washi tape because most of the YouTube channels that I watch are like papercraft themed, card making, art journaling, bullet journaling, junk journaling, that kind of thing. I like to watch those. And also some music channels I watch, and a few other fun ones, but I did mostly decorate this with artsy washi tape and some music washi tape. So here is my bullet journal February layout. So starting with, just kind of open the first few pages there, skipping past January, and on to my quote, which says, "And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music." Quote by Friedrich Nietzsche. And then my monthly spread calendar thing. my habit tracker and birthdays and anniversaries, and then going through to my weekly spreads. And look, you can't even really see the mistakes that I made on some of the pages. I think I covered them up quite well. And then ending with this fun page of YouTube channels that I like to watch. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.